gotta love and I know that it's all mine. Oh, do what you want, but you
second video, and I kind of am bouncing off the first one, but this is still a different topic. What I did want to talk about today is self-trust and going into the unknown and being able to trust yourself while going into the unknown. Because what is the unknown? I would say personally, because I don't know the dictionary definition, but I would say that being in the unknown is where you're in a place, you're in the in-between. You're in a place where you're not your old self, but you're not quite yet the person that you're trying to become, and you're kind of like in this reflective, confused, limbo type of vibe. But and people really hate being in this state. I sometimes do too, but I don't at the same time. But in all due reality, this state I think is probably so important, and it's such a journey, because you get to kind of see how much you've grown and how much you want to grow, and it's painful, but it's also relieving as well, because you know things are changing and they're changing for the better, even if you can't like physically see it at the moment, but you just have this feeling. But I feel like I've always kind of struggled to fully trust myself and like not try to hold everything all together. And by letting go just enough to breathe. I've been getting more comfortable with space. I've been getting more comfortable with expressing my emotions and feeling them and validating them without minimizing it or like kind of bending it. I always had a hard time holding everything together until I blow up, and then now it's like I look like a crazy bitch. Like, and it's like I'm not intense, or I'm not too much. It's just that I let too much shit slide. I let about 20 things fucking slide, and now I'm fucking gonna explode and I'm gonna lose my mind. That when I'm at the point where my boundaries are ultimately crossed, now it's like I'm blowing up, and I'm blowing up crazy. But it's also because I didn't say how I feel when I was already seeing it. And that's important, because regardless, and I've said it in my old video before, regardless if people know what you need or what you like or what you don't like, that don't mean they're gonna do it for you. So you still have to voice what the fuck you're feeling, and what you need, because people are not mind readers, and even if they can read your mind, they don't be caring enough. People act careless, and it's not like on a purpose. Sometimes it's on purpose, sometimes it's not, depending on the situation. But you still gotta voice what it is that you need, not just for other people, but for yourself as well, because you shouldn't have to hold everything together by yourself. Definitely have people where you have a supportive family, friends, whatever, like a support system. You definitely need that. I think anybody does. And I know people always say you have to learn how to let go, and like let go and let God, but like, what does that mean? Sometimes you don't know what that means. Like, sometimes when we're in this state of going through, when we're in the unknown and learning how to trust yourself, it can feel like very uncomfortable. Definitely uncomfortable. It's easier to not let go. It's easier to do the stuff that you were doing before, 100%. But ultimately, it never doesn't feel good. It's just you're moving out of scarcity, fear, and your wounds. What does it actually mean when you're sitting there with a pit in your stomach, your chest feels freaking tight, mind is racing? Like, how do you pull yourself out of that deep, intense, emotional state feeling? How do you come back to you when everything inside of you just wants to shut down, wants to run, wants to hold on too tight? For me, it's been a process. Let me tell you that. I've had to learn how to slow down before I spiral, to stop trying to fix the feeling and just name it, even if it's out loud. I feel hurt and I'm just scared. I feel like I just let it exist and not try to fight it. And that's how I remind myself that I can hold space for me. Telling yourself that these emotions are not lasting long. I promise in an hour you'll be breakdancing in front of your mirror. Give it a rest. It's not the end of the world. In an hour, you'll be busting it open in front of the mirror. And it's like, but also sometimes you feel dramatic, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But you just gotta be able to ground yourself. I feel like when my body starts to like feel panicky, because I get like panicky and restless, I tend to focus a lot on my breathing and like kind of connect it back to my body. That's literally what I do right away. When I feel so restless, when I feel like, girl, chill, let's connect back to your body. It's like when I feel in touch with it, then I end up feeling more grounded, more clear. And that's my thing is like I'm a clarity type of person, so I do need clarity. But when I can't get it from someone else, this is how I give it to myself. And I just want to say, like, this is not a pretty process. This is not something instant. Like, sometimes I have to sit in my emotions, and like I have to sit and ground myself, and it might take me about 30 minutes, but sometimes it might take me about 10, but sometimes it might take me about 2 hours. Like, it just, but as you keep doing it, the more you consistently show up for yourself. Goal is to consistently show up for yourself, so you don't feel like when someone's taking from you, you're like, okay, I'm empty now. So what's going on? Another thing I had to learn was not everyone's gonna meet you. That doesn't mean that your needs are wrong or that you need to change them. And it means that the person doesn't really have the capacity to meet you there at that moment or meet you there in general, which is a hard pill to swallow. But it also just means that they're moving through their own things, so do not take or absorb what it is that is going on with them. And learning also giving people space to kind of see that without trying to force them. It lets things breathe, and people will self-reflect and come back. And if they don't, then baby, they was meant to leave. Letting go for me does not mean I'm pretending to be fine. I'm pretending to be okay. It never gave that. It means that I can trust to move through what's hard without abandoning myself. That I'm choosing presence, being present with self over perfection, compassion over control. Because every time I stay with myself through the storm, I rebuild the trust within myself. Now, shit can't hurt me. Like, if I could just prepare myself or like have control over a situation, like, I'm good, I'm safe, right? No, controlling really is just another way of saying I don't trust myself. I'm learning that if I fall, I could get back up. Shit, what's that song by Janae Aiko? I do not fear the fear of falling. I wanna fly. Didn't go. I have to keep reminding myself, like, I don't have to have all the answers, and I don't have to do the most to even find them. It will come to me. I will be able to handle it when I need to. Oh my God, Layla. She's gonna be in all my videos, I think. But I do want to ask you guys one question. Y'all should drop it in the comments because I would love to know. What do you do when you start to like lose your center, and what brings you back to you? So do some homework, y'all. If y'all don't know the answer to the question, do some homework. I promise you, you're gonna thank me.